What's going on, internet? It's me, the Masked Man, and I'm here today to talk about judging in battle rap. Now, I meant to mention this in another video I did called Ghostwriting in Battle Rap, but I forgot, and instead of trying to redo the video or put it into that video, I figured that it was a subject that deserved a video all by itself. Now, I've been a fan of battle rap for since Loaded Lux had his battle with Calico, and I've been watching battles off and on um ever since then. Sometimes I watch a lot of battles. Sometimes I go a time period without watching any battles. One thing I've noticed is, from reading the comments in a lot of these videos, that it is very inconsistent what the fans' opinion of who's winning and losing these battles. And Murda Mook, in one of the later interviews that I heard him give on Angry Fan Radio, he was talking about how you will go to one guy's web page or Twitter account, and 100 people will say he won, and then you'll go to the other guy, and 100 people will say he won. And that's what's ruining battle rap, is that you have so much leeway to say who's winning and who's losing these battles. But one thing I don't agree with Murda Mook on is that there shouldn't be judging. He has a problem that people are giving people wins that they don't deserve, and there's no definitive winner or loser. But at the same time, he says that there shouldn't be judging in battle rap. I feel like if you judged battle rap, it would solve a very key problem in battle rap: fan education. Because the fans are not educated on the sport to understand why, how somebody is or isn't talented. Most people, they just know what they like. They know what they're a fan of, like me, but they don't know how clever something was, or how hard something was to put together, or the difference between, clever punchlines that, could have been written for anybody, and direct punchlines. They don't account for how somebody was affected by the material that they were being hit with. There's a lack of education, and nobody really wants to definitively say, look, this is what's good and this is what's whack, and here's the line. If you had judges, if you had people that judge battles, and they gave a breakdown of why there was a winner in each battle, then the fans will start to have an idea, or start to get an education for what's hot and why it's hot, and they will have a rationale for why people are winning and losing battles according to people who are experts. Now, who is an expert on this subject? I say you get battle rappers. You get people who are active in the battle rap scene. You get different styles. You get an odd number, and they debate. You give them a certain list of criteria, stage presence, how they did in the room, how complex were their lyrics, were their lyrics generic, or were they directed at their opponent? And you get about 5 people and 5 or 3, and you sit them in a room and they deliberate, and then they give a verdict and they explain bar by bar why somebody won and lost. Now, in my opinion, I don't feel that I feel that the fans should be able to vote on who won and lost. You maintain the fan poll. You maintain that, but you have, experts. You have people that you assign to judge every battle on a particular card. You have a certain number of people. They can be there. They can be present at the venue, and then they can discuss it. And they have a couple of weeks. They don't have to determine winners that night. It's not they spit and then 5 minutes after the battle is over, they coming up with a verdict. No, give them some time to sit on the material. Give them some time to deliberate. Give them time to go back over the battle. To look at the situation. Once they get out of the room, once they get out of the situation, go back, really evaluate what was going on there, their first impression, in the building versus their first time viewing after seeing it in the building versus their second time, and just come up with, a coherent, explanation for why they feel who they felt won, overall in all aspects. I feel that this is important, that battle rap, needs judges. Like a lot of battles need to be judged, and, they need to explain why they chose what they chose. I feel like it should work like a Rotten Tomatoes works. On Rotten Tomatoes, you have how much the people like something and then how much the critics like it. Battle rap should have critics. I think critics may work even better than judges, because they don't have to be affiliated with battle rap per se, but they can be in the building. They can be independent. They can give their own opinion. They can talk as long as they want, but they have the respect of the battle rap community and the battle rap fans. So when they say something, it means something, and it affects the popularity of the battler. Their word carries weight. If somebody says that they lost, it means something more than just the public consensus. Now, just like in the case, and I feel that this solves a problem because, number one, it educates people on how a sophisticated battle rap fan is analyzing these battles. It gives them an education on how these things are being done. And two, it really allows, if the fans, disagree overwhelmingly with the critics or with the judges, then somebody's profile is going to start to rise in spite of, negative reviews. So that means that they're relating to the people and they're doing something original and different that is making their stock rise amongst the people, and they are going to change the game and change how battle rap is done. I feel like it solves a lot of problems. And, now that I think about it, as I'm doing this video, I'm doing it on the fly. Critics, there needs to be judges, battle rap judges who judge the battles, who official judges, and there needs to be battle rap critics. A critic, the critics, because there should be more than one, more than just a J Black more than just an unbiased review, more than just an angry fan. There needs to be a lot of critics. And you have the critics who analyze battles, and you have the judges. But you don't have judges for every battle. I think that solves Murder Mook's problem, because he said that somebody would bet $200,000 on him winning or losing a battle. I feel like if a battle has a certain amount of notoriety, then you should just let the fans decide. And it shouldn't be judged because both guys are high profile. I wouldn't want to judging Hollow Da Don versus Murder Mook. I just put that battle out there and let the people decide. But if you got, a QP versus Chilla Jones, maybe that's a battle that you let judges decide. You establish what it means to be talented. You establish what it means to have skill. You establish the criteria that people should have judging these battles. And once that's established, once the judges and the critics, establish who is winning and losing, the criteria that people should be using to judge battles, then when you have battles that are not judged, people can judge for themselves. If you don't teach people how to judge, they will make arbitrary decisions based on what they like. They won't have any objectivity in judging the battle because they don't have any checklist. They don't understand how to judge it. So they just look at it and they say, I like this guy, so he won. Or the people in the comments are saying this guy won, so he won. I remember I saw the battle between Math Hoffa and John the Don. And they were saying that Math Hoffa won 2-1. And I was looking at that battle and I was like, what round did John win? He got his ass whooped all 3 rounds, in my opinion. So I don't know what they were seeing when they say he won. And I think you get a lot of that. You get a lot of people trying to be fair or basing it on, well, he had better, such and such in this round. His stuff didn't hit that harder. I feel like the angle that Math Hoffa took in that battle, of saying he's a bar thief and just going in on him the whole 3 rounds. I feel like sometimes you can say something, or you can say something so powerful that it just makes whatever the guy after you says not matter. And I feel like Math did that in that battle. But because either people don't like Math Hoffa or don't respect Math Hoffa, they just had to give somebody something that they didn't deserve, because that particular factor wasn't factored into the way that they judge battles. But that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I feel like there should be actual judges and battle rap critics. I feel that as the sport grows and as it gets more attention, there will be room for these people to earn some sort of living. I think they need to figure out, how to make it more profitable, how to get sponsors, or ramp up, their donations. Get more donations, get their own website, maybe get subscribers, maybe get like a Netflix type deal going. I don't know. But anyway, that's what I wanted to say on judging in battle rap. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think there should be judges in battle rap? Do you feel that there should be more people who are critics, who are respected by battle rap leagues and battle rap fans, who people go to for their expertise in breaking down battles? Let me know in the comments. Rate the video, Like, dislike, be honest. Subscribe to my channel. If there's anything in all of media, anything in the news, anything at all that you would like me to talk about, you can email me at themrmaskman@gmail.com. You can find me on Daily Motion, on Twitter, and on Facebook at The Mr. Maskman. And of course, you can find me on YouTube at Mr. Maskman. That is all I have to say about this subject, and I will see you in the next video.